Northern Worcester County and southwestern New Hampshire, especially around Keene. So it's a very different scene depending on where you are. You can see the temperatures out through Worcester County where it is snowing, just barely cold enough to support that snow. So it's a heavy, pasty, wet snow. We're 37 in Boston and already low 40s on the islands to the outer Cape. So quite a variety of weather today. Our storm is going to be tracking right across southern New England. And by the time you get into northern New England, they're talking about up to a foot of snow from this system. So a good snowstorm for ski country. Around here, we've got the rain. Heavy at times through about mid-afternoon in the Boston area. And even though we are seeing that mixing with snow and sleet north and west of 495 right now, that will transition over to rain. But everybody is going to wrap this up as snow this evening as our storm starts to push on by. I think we could see a coating to up to a couple of inches of snow, even in the Boston area to the north and west. We go from about 2 to 4 inches of snow around Manchester, Nashua, and Worcester to more than that by the time you get to Keene. Lots to watch with this storm. Still a lot more details as well, and not to mention a flood watch across the area. A lot of big puddles, AJ, going to be out on those roadways throughout the day.
Yeah, your left and right-hand lanes, you're going to have to watch those throughout your sojourn out of doors this morning, midday through the afternoon. Reason being, just the amount of water that's falling from the sky at present and will continue to fall throughout the course of the day today. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Let's see if we have any good news out there. I'm afraid not, unfortunately. Let's take you north of town. That's where we've got some pretty bad icing going on through the Haverhill stretch right now, and then all the way back toward Andover. It's going to be real slippery once you get out toward Lowell as well. You'll be dealing with some isolated slippery spots. 495 southbound in Chelmsford next door to Lowell. You're still working a spin out by the rest area there. So lots of slick spots being reported by motorists up north of town. To the cameras we go. Speaking of north, let's check out Route 1 in Saugus. It's rain here. Very light volume as well, so I guess we do have a little bit of good news. Route 1 southbound and northbound, for that matter, are just fine. Just remember, you're going to want to have the headlights on. It's still dark out there with all these clouds and the rainfall as well. Next camera will take us to the Cerro Drive area by Mass General. Downtown, all in all, is moving quite well with no major problems. The Leverett down ramp is sticky in spots at times, sporadically this morning, but so far so good. At 7:32, downstairs to you guys.
Take it, AJ. Thank you. The New Hampshire father who was questioned in the death of his 3-year-old son is now speaking out. New Hampshire's Attorney General's office ruled that Christian Jackson's death was a homicide yesterday, saying the boy suffered blunt force trauma. Christian's father says the boy was sick when he was dropped off at his home last Friday. And by Saturday night, he was